And I thought I'd just pop up and say hi to every single one of you. Lovely to be with you. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning on Friday morning. And Friday the 21st, is that right? 21st of June this morning. And I thought I'll pop up, just see who's about and say hi. Because we need to get, when's the best time to be in touch with you wonderful people? That's what I say, I tell you. Cov the Painter's joined us. Good morning, Cov. I hope you're having a good day. Carol's joined us. What time is it for you, Connell? It's 7:32 for me in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, I tell you. So there we are, because we are on BST, British Summertime. What time is it for you, Connell? I would say. That's what's important. Tell us where you're watching from when you're coming on, guys. Absolutely amazing. And a very, very warm welcome. We're also welcoming the Facebookers on Glasgow Essentials. So good morning to you as well. Just brilliant. Billy's joined us. Fantastic. Xander has joined us too. Lovely to have you with us, Xander. And thank you very much for popping up and joining me, Scottie McClue. Capital S, small C-O-T-T-I-E. That's the Scottie. The McClue, capital M, small C, capital C-L-U-E. That's the McClue. So there we have it. So tell us where you're watching from, and I'll give you a shout out. So a big shout out to Connell and Billy. Thank you very much for joining us. That is just amazing. That's what it's about. Pablo's joined us, Jack's joined us as well, and McTumpty. Now, McTumpty, you need to tell us where you're from. We need to know, McTumpty, I tell you. Oi, oi, mate. Oi, oi, Pablo. I hope you're okay. And a big dinky do to you. That's what I say. Brah has joined us. Hi, Brah. There we are. And Disky has joined us. And Neil, welcome. So lovely to have you with us on a Friday morning. We're only up for a short time, as we say, but it will be brilliant. If you're watching, share and tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is actually live for you. Scottie, my boy, what do you think about the current migration stats? Well, they're not going to tell you anything till you find out if it's proper immigration or if there's somebody popping round the side. You know, that's the thing. Dinky Doo from Nebraska, sending much love. Disciple, we love you in Nebraska. And Dinky Doo to you from Scottie McClue. This is wonderful. Good idea, guys, I think, just to pop up and say hi. There we are. Ava's just joined us, and she has joined us. Justad has joined us as well. Guys, tell us where you're watching from. Displaced is giving me a lovely heart to me. Displaced, you're so very, very kind to me. Thank you very much for that. Masha has joined us as well. Masha, lovely to have you with us. Welcome, welcome, I say to you. Fantastic. Now, who else we got? Mrs. Brightside. That's what we like, Mrs. Brightside. First thing in the morning, Mrs. Brightside. I tell you. Who else have we got here? Fantastic. Do come and join us as soon as you possibly can, because we have a lot to get through this morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Octrain. How lovely to have you with us. Octrain, the bassist. Like the hat. Hello from Kentucky. G-Bo. We love you in Kentucky. I say to you, hello, says Joshua. Joshua, dinky do, and a big hello to you, I say to you. Good morning, says the Lord Harley of Dublin. We love you in Dublin, Lord Harley. There we are. And there's a lot of rich people in Dublin because their money is always Dublin. You see what I did there? How do you rate Arbroath? I was there recently. Arbroath, like so many places in Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, Wales, has suffered terribly from very, very poor political support over the years and has lost the purpose for which it was there. Arbroath, huge fishing town. Do we still have a huge fishing fleet in Arbroath? Can we still get the Arbroath smokies and eat them out with packet like that? Well, lovely, lovely smoky. I tell you, that's what it's about. Who else have we got here? Lorinda's just joined us. Lovely to have you with us, Lorinda. And a massive dinky-doo from me, Scottie McClue. Sabine's there as well, dinky-doo. Welcome, welcome, I say. Coach has joined us as well. Dinky-doo, Coach. Lovely to have everybody with us. Scottie McClue live right now, just for you. Come and join the live. Hey there from Glasgow, says Charlie. Charlie, lovely to have a Glaswegian on, a Ouija. And hey there to you, I say, from Glasgow. Logic lads, fantastic. I notice you're a learned gentleman. May I ask what you read? Oh, my goodness me, Lord Harley of Dublin. I read everything that's put in front of me. I devour information, education, entertainment. So at the moment, I'm reading several books. I happen to go back to reading Lieutenant Colonel Colin Mitchell's Having Been a Soldier. And that's well worth a read. The man was a quite brilliant military strategist and did a quite brilliant job for Britain, and was the commanding officer of the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders. So I've been reading about that. Brilliant. But of course, the wishy-washy politicians let the army down very, very badly. But there we are. So there, I'm reading that, but I'm also having a bit of fun. I'm reading Alistair MacLean's Where Eagles Dare. A lovely eagle-eyed lady friend spotted it in a book sale. And I said it would be a great read, because I remember when the movie came out, I was 16. Richard Burton, yes, broadsword calling Danny Boy. And who else is in it? Clint Eastwood. There's just so much talent in that movie. Sir Michael Hordern is the Admiral. This is Father McCree. So there we are. Interview from promotion at work today. Any advice? Yes, Ross. Be yourself. Give a little think about the questions. Give your very, very best answer as to what you would do in the situation. And you will get this job. It's for you. If you don't get it, it wasn't for you, Ross. And something bigger, even bigger, will pop up. So you get on with that interview for promotion and you tell them, they'll say, what do you feel you have achieved? And you can tell them lots of things. So there you are. And they'll start writing when you get into the very meat of it. So you don't need to do any flannel. You're virtually already doing the job from what I can see here. So that's you, Ross, and jolly good luck with it, I say. I hope you get it. Good morning to all our beautiful Glaswegians on the Facebook Live at Glasgow Essentials. How lovely is that? Get following, everybody. So there we are, because we'll be doing more lives. Lawrence is there, dinky-doo. Hi from Inverness. Lucky boy. How lovely to have you with us from Schnecky. I know it well. Dalcross Airport. Yes. And then across the bridge, the Keswick Bridge. We didn't used to have the Keswick Bridge. I used to take the ferry across to the Black Isle to go to Manlochie and to Och and to Faroes. Yes, indeed. So we love Schnecky. There we are. I tell you, I used to read the Inverness Courier. Robbie says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. William Christie, good morning. How lovely to have you with us. And welcome, 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 I say, to the Facebook Live at Glasgow Essentials. All the Glaswegians are joining us as well, guys. So lovely to have you with us. The Bruins and Ur Woolley. Oh, we love the Bruins and we love Ur Woolley. I think a lot of our young people are needing a word from Dad, from Father, and from PC Murdoch. What do you think? Do you think they could do with a word from PC Murdoch these days? Or maybe get chased by the parquet? Yes, indeed. The Bruins. Who have we got in the Bruins? Well, you'd got Grandpa Brune. I don't remember Grandma Brune. Does anybody remember Grandma Brune? You had Grandpa Brune, and you'd got Joe and Hen, the boys. Oh, you wouldn't have mucked about with them. And you'd got Daphne, and who else? Maggie, Maggie. She was there. And you'd got Horace. You'd got the twins, 2 boys. And you'd got the wee bairn. And they all used to do the dishes at the top and the Sunday Post. It's still a great read, the Sunday Post. I devour it on a Sunday, surprisingly. Where in Scotland are you from? Well, Kai, we're in Glasgow at the moment. I've obviously travelled all over the country, but we're in Glasgow at the moment. You're clearly an erudite urban gentleman. Well, the Lord Harley of Dublin, you are very urbane, see what I did there, yourself. So, you know, it takes one to know one. From Glasgow, yes, Glasgow Lachi, yes, indeed. But obviously I know Schnecky very well. There we are. Daphne Brune, yes, we had Daphne Robbie. Fantastic. Robbie says good morning to everybody on the Facebook Live for Glasgow Essentials. Get watching, get sharing, and set your notifications. Let me know when Scottie McClue goes live. Oh, yes. There we are. Charlie, you're on the rise. This is amazing. OMG, Summer Dinky Doo. I could listen to you all day, Scotty boy. Facob, you are very, very kind. What a lovely thing to say. We don't have all day, but we do have another 16 minutes. So we can pop up 16 minutes, I tell you, and see what's happening. Because into the show with you all now. Come on. People have got to get to the work. To play bagpipes, no lucky. But my father was an incredible piper. He was based at Fort George in Inverness. He was a Queen's Own Cameron Highlander, and he played the pipes in the band of the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders. They then amalgamated with the Seaforth Highlanders from further north than Schnecky, and then they became the Seaforths and Camerons, and now they are part of the Royal Regiment of Scotland, who I think deserve the freedom of Glasgow. The freedom of Glasgow. But somebody in the council said, no, imagine denying Scottish soldiers their birthright. As I say, I would have marched the whole council outside to the War Memorial, and they could stand with their heads bowed bareheaded for 2 minutes silence for all those that gave their lives. I use that line to test microphones when I speak. Excellent, the Lord Harley of Dublin. You're clearly a very urbane man and a very fine broadcaster. Dinky do, we say. On the champions, absolutely. I'm down in Irvine, says Robbie. Robbie, we don't mind. You're allowed to watch a Glasgow video. You're allowed to be a member of Glasgow Essentials. Do you have a Glasgow connection on Facebook? I tell you. Now, there we go. Is that the Black Watch starting? No. This is the Argyles. Stay fabulous. You too, Summer. Stay fabulous, everybody. From where? From Glasgow. So there you are. Mark is a long-time watcher and a rising star. We love you, Mark. Dinky do, I say. How amazing's that? You look like a kind fellow. Well, Mr. Tall, I would hope so. A lot of people have been very kind to me in my life. I've only met one bad man who took some money off me in some so-called business deal. One bad man, a very bad man, but just one. Hey up, Scotty, Dave Helmsley, how lovely to hear from you, and Dinky do. Scotty, Dinky do, I tell you, we've just gone massive, guys. I cannot believe it. Fantastic. Paisley, lad, says Robbie. Well, Robbie, Paisley, you're just about there. Let's have it straight. You're just about there. Hey up, lad. Can you say hi to Broad for me, says Mr. Tall. I can, Mr. Tall. I can, Mr. Tall, I tell you. Now, who else have we got here? It's Mental Health Week. We need to think of our veterans. Lord Harley. That's what I'm doing. And guys, see, when you're dealing with mental health, people with mental health issues, always try and remember, mental health is not a weakness. It's very often a sign of staying strong for far too long. Okay? So always have that one in your toolbox, up your sleeve. Jamal says good morning. Hi, good morning, Jamal. Hi from Hamilton, says James. James, we love you in Hamilton, and a big dinky do to you. I say to you, we'll do more lives on the Facebook Live at Glasgow Essentials, and we'll do a lot more TikTok lives, guys, so do not panic. I just haven't had time recently because I'm absolutely nose to the grindstone at my work. So there we go, I tell you. Now, who else have we got? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Lovely to see you, Andre. The Tam O'Shanter of the pacifists. Absolutely, the peacekeeper. This is for peacekeeping. If you look at Glasgow Essentials Facebook page, you'll see Colin Mitchell in a video. The Glengarry Health and the Bagpipes. A host chats with guests about books and careers. Share your reading or job advice. Right, absolutely. Well, I have had one heck of a career, I tell you. Good morning from England, sir. Just chilling. So there we are. Absolutely ASMR. What we'll do is we'll just give you a quick lifetime ban and you can chill away. That's that. Now, who else have we got here? Oh, there's been a murder. Oh, Taggart. What year did Scotland start wearing kilts? Well, if you go right back, James, the kilt is very early because it was just a huge length of tweed. And what you did, you lay down on the ground and rolled the tweed round you. And that kept you warm, particularly in the winter. It doubled as a blanket at night. And you got a leather belt from cowhide. And you wrapped that round your waist. And you had leather lace-up things on your feet in the winter as well. So everything came from the countryside. So the kilt goes way, 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 way back. I tell you, like my old recliner and I, we used to go way back. Now, who have we got here? Absolute legend of a guy, Black Rose. You're very, very kind. There we are. I tell you, the Lord Harley of Dublin. Trap House has had a lifetime ban. So you never, ever need to see him again, pardon me. Time for a general sup, everybody. What's the time? It's 7:51. We've got 9 minutes. What am I drinking? And no funny cracks. Okay. Now then. Scotty, Nana Ned. How lovely to have you with us. Hen was my ex-nickname. Well, a lot of Glaswegian males used to call their missus Hen. Hey, chance a wee cup of tea, Hen. You know, it was a term of endearment. I don't know if we still got it or we still use it. Hopefully Glasgow's not too woke. There we are. What Scottish regiment has the most battle honours? I would have said the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, but I might also go for the Royal Scots. The Cameronians, the Scottish Rifles, who started off protecting the Reverend Richard Cameron. That's where they come from. And they're from Douglas in Lanarkshire. And again, poor quality politicians banned them. So there we are. You didn't ever touch a man's bonnet, Goodwin Gale. Scottie McClue, dinky do. A very warm welcome from me to you. This is absolutely beautiful, guys. Thank you to all the Glaswegians joining us live on Glasgow Essentials. We had almost 1 million people watch Glasgow Essentials in the last 28 days. Almost 1 million. And remember, there's only 1.2 million in Glasgow. Dinky do, I tell you, lovely to have you all with us. Tell us where you're watching from. Come on, the hoops, says JM. It's the jocks, says Actari. Actari, I tell you, I think I remember you in Dactari. Hey, you know me. Yes, of course. There we go. Who else have we got here? Who are the two men behind you, if you don't mind me asking? That's me. That's Lord Reith the Labrador. We never mind anybody asking on here. That's Lord Reith the Labrador. And that's me. And then that was a presentation from the radio station. That's Scottie McClue. So there you go. Wonderful stuff. Now then, who else have we got here? Guys, we're going to have to go in about 6 minutes. Hi from Wishaw, says Mark. Mark, we love you in Wishy, and dinky do, I say to you. Who else have we got? Musty Boots, dinky do. Lovely to have you with us. Hello, friend. Hello, Danny the Crocodile. Good that Danny could make it. He's some croc. Morning, Scotty. I used to listen to you on the radio. I remember you used to talk about the mumbling pants. We did. We did talk about the mumbling pants. I tell you. You're from Motherwell, I believe. No, from Greenock, I believe. Hello, Camera Spooky Scott. Camera Maha Hakama. Falche, Kida Middle, Millie Falche. Don TikTok, agus Facebook Live, agus Glasgow Essentials. There we go. Now, who else have we got? Stuart. They gave their lives to Westminster warmongering MPs and an English king. No, not an English king. You got that bit very wrong, Stuart. But I think warmongering MPs comes into it. We've got a few of them still around. There we are. Dinky-doo. There's Faye from White Inch at the Clyde Tunnel, says Charlie. I ken White Inch. You just come off the tunnel to the left. Hi, brother, from ex-Welsh Infantry. Oh, Yakida, I say to you, soldier. There we are. So lovely to have you with us. Do you remember the Mumbly Patch? Of course. Hello from Canada, sir, says Mr. 420. Isn't that beautiful, guys? people on from Canada watching us in Glasgow. Whereabouts in Canada? I descend from a few clans of spooky Scott 13, but my favourite three are MacDonald, McCuistion, and Campbell, where you've got a bit of Gaelic there, McCuistion. So what have we got there in translation? I tell you, I know the Campbells and I know the MacDonalds. Ne'er the twain shall meet, I tell you. The laces are called gillies. Yeah, do you know what they're for? These. They were to hold people's hair back so they didn't get singed with the gunpowder. They're all Highland Fusiliers and more battle honours than any British regiment. James, that's wonderful to know that, because they were my local regiment. I stayed round the corner from the Highland Light Infantry at Maryhill Barracks, and then they amalgamated with the Royal Scots Fusiliers. Was it 1959 they amalgamated? The Highland Light Infantry, incredible. Scotty on Scott FM in the 90s, no phones, no internet, says Robbie. We managed, Robbie, didn't we, la? Oh! Scotty on Scott FM in the 90s, no phones, no internet. Scotty was the business. Susan, good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Susan. How lovely to have you with us. And a massive dinky do. Guys, we've only got 2 minutes. So there we go. Thank you for all the followers. And thank you to everybody who sent me red roses on the little goal there. That's beautiful. 2,000 people have clicked like. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You people have a beautiful day. Brisbane, same as me. Brisbane in Australia. The Celtic Brothers. Sillitoe Tartan. No, not Sillitoe Tartan. Sillitoe Tartan black and white on the police, Anthony. So there you are. No, this, I tell you, long story to this one. Greetings from Russia. Привет, Astral. Lovely to have you with us from Russia. There we go. I tell you, привет. Now, who else have we got? Dinky Doo, Oddball. I tell you, who else is here? We're packed this morning. Guys, I can't believe it. I've got to go in 1 minute. Promise me you'll have a beautiful day and you'll stay fabulous. That goes for every single one of you. All right. So how do you feel about the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders? Cadets, Army cadets, anything to give the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders a lift. They should get the freedom of the city of Glasgow, along with the rest of the Royal Regiment of Scotland. Love from New Zealand. We love you in New Zealand. Poor Carrie Anna. That's just lovely. Have a wee dram the day. Well, Charlie, I don't take a wee dram, but you have a wee dram if you like. I take a wee touch of the orange juice. That is lush. Now, do you think they'll win the World Cup? We'll see. Is Scotland going to win? Is Maryhill Barracks still there? No, they knocked them down after the Royal Highland Fusiliers left. But the Walcheren Barracks are there at the bottom of the hill at the end of Garrioch Drive and Garrioch Road. But if you look at my videos on TikTok, you will see. Been a cadet for 10 months. Good one. Well done, Angela. Hello from the US. I tell you, Viking joined us. Guys, it's 8 o'clock. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Ta-ra, lads!